Oh my god! Wow!
I don't know what to say, honestly. Thank you. Splatoon 1 gear should return. There were so many cool designs. You know, me starting with Splatoon 2 instead of Splatoon 1 first. I didn't even know that this shirt existed. Wouldn't it be awesome in Splatoon 3? They just came as a pair, not as an exclusive event, just there, you know? Octolings and squids are no longer at war, right? They're no longer at war, right? I'm starting to get concerned here. And we had this, and also this. I hope they incorporate them in some way because maybe there's a certain reason why they're not in Splatoon 2. But either way, it'll be nice to see them again. For the main point of customization, gear is a big one. And honestly, I believe that gear should just mainly be focusing on aesthetics more than barriers to entry because there's so many in this game. So I'm going to talk about the stores and how they can be better. You can only buy six pieces of gear. The customization I'm trying to focus on is variety. Now Splatoon is mainly focusing on a minimalist mindset, and it does make sense because, you know, it saves more time, there's less things to do, and it's 100% understandable. But when it comes to customization with variety, it's so cool. It's so much cooler. Sadly, it takes a lot of time and a lot of work. Way more work than you think. Alright, more about the stores. Coming in as a new player, you usually have a limited gear choice. Why not add every single 1-star gear? Every single one. Now, most people would say this would be a little bit more busted, but like I said from before, I'm mainly focusing on gear as a customization aspect more than ability blockers. Something like this is going to have to require traditions to be broken and giving everybody access to all 1-star gears. Or it doesn't have to be all, it can just be more than six. More than six. Some might say something like this is a little bit too crazy, but it's the City of Chaos for a reason. Okay, I'll try to explain this the best way I can. English is my first language, but it's not. Here's a demonstration. It's basically turning every single gear into its base form, with no logos or extra designs. Destroying all gear brands completely? No. But adding a new gear brand altogether? Yes. When it comes to Splatoon gear, you can notice that there are a lot of duplicate gear items, or just basically recolors of gear. So this brand takes those base forms and enables the player to make their own colored versions themselves. This seems amazing on paper, but combining it with the official game information can be quite difficult. The gear brands that we know of, like Rockenberg and Zinc and all the other ones, all have lore and history behind them. And I don't think they're gonna break these traditions so easily. So there's that, unfortunately, but it's still an idea. This brand's gear specifically is made to match with other gear, and it can also be a standalone. If it were to match with other gear, it would have no ability, but if it's a standalone, you can add your own abilities to it. This applies to headgear, clothing, and shoe wear. Well, not really shoe wear, more like socks. Yeah, that type of category. You can't really match shoes with more shoes unless you want to wear different shoes. Okay, I'm going off topic. Yeah, you know all the information I said back there? It's kind of useless, not completely. I'll explain. Being able to order custom gear. Each gear brand has their own style and color choice and all this yada yada, but what if you were to make a special order to order that specific gear from the brand, of course. Here's an example. Let's say I like the Rockenberg's punk boots. What if I wanted them to be orange and blue? I would just go order, choose which parts of the shoe I want orange and blue, and that'll be it. Of course, this may cost way more money than the others. Maybe. They're just like regular gear, they don't pair with other gear. Any type of gear you see, you can just look at the brand and order a custom order from that brand. So, if you were to order from Rockenberg, any shoes from there, or any clothing item, or just any item in general, the main common ability will be run speed, but The gear has your custom colors. Brands can be brands and won't go out of business. The point about having a specific gear brand that matches with other brands still stands though. We're not getting any. I hope they prove me wrong. Next. Choosing the main ability of your gear. Now, if Splatoon 3 has the same meta or similar meta as Splatoon 2, you will know that pures are nerfed. They are nerfed to the ground. Which is why I don't think this will be busted if you're able to choose your main gear ability. If anything, this will help your customization more because it gives you more freedom of what gear you should choose for your style. You not only get to choose what your style should be or what your aesthetic is, you also get to choose the abilities as well, so it can be helpful for you. If you want to have fun, that's perfectly fine, but if you want to have success with this game, pure abilities are not the way to go. But that's a whole nother argument. These are a necessity and self-explanatory. Someone who likes their favorite outfit can just wear that outfit, no matter what weapon they choose or what weapon they try to adjust to. The thing is though, they would probably have to make it cost money because gear costs money, and you having multiple sets of gear just means that you have duplicate gear. This basically breaks all the rules, but it's the city of chaos. What can I say? Another note, Super Sea Snails, it would be better if they were more accessible, maybe adding challenges that any level of player can participate in so they can get Super Sea Snails early on in the game. I know they're rare, but the grinding, guys, the grinding. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for watching the previous videos. It means a lot. I did not expect so many of you guys to watch it. Again, thank you.